2020. Holy cow. This last couple of months has been a very wild ride as far as the world is concerned. And I don't chuckle because, and I tend to chuckle. I don't chuckle because I think it's funny. I chuckle because, number one, holy cow, where has the time gone by? Number two, holy cow, oh my God, time is crawling like the slowest snail in America. And number three, holy cow, when is the world going to get back to normal? And that, I think, is the biggest question for a lot of us. And I think a lot of us are getting stuck and getting scared and getting freaked out by that. So much crazy in the news, so much crazy in your everyday lives. My life personally has taken a very hard turn in that I have a 9-to-5. Aside from, running Al's Tarot as a business. But I got furloughed. That has never happened to me in my whole entire days. I think, I honestly, I think I've even only ever been sacked from a job one time. I only got it fired one time in my whole life. Otherwise, every time I've had a job transfer, which is not a lot, I haven't, been a job hopper, meaning go from one job to another. Job hopper. Oh my God. So many of you are totally going to freak out on that phrase. I can hear you. I hear you already. You guys are hilarious. But back on track. I'm such a tangent person, like just ding, 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 ding. That goes to my Gemini factor. Total Gemini here. But I've never not had a job. I've never not had a 9-to-5 where I go punch in and I report to work and I do my gig for the 8 hours of the day and then I go home and then every 2 weeks I get a paycheck. That has not ever happened to me before. I have always had a job. And so I actually have not been working, quote unquote, 9-to-5, punch in, do my gig and then go home, or punch out, then go home. I haven't been on a regular job site since March 17th. St. Patrick's Day, for that matter. How lucky for me, right? Well, anyway, I haven't had a job since then, go and, like I said, go punch in and all that kind of jazz. And it's been a blessing, but it's becoming a curse. And I'm saying that because of this. Truly, the first month of me sitting at home on my butt, doing my things, that really was a gift of time. It really was, I promise. I went through my house. It gave me a chance to unbox boxes that have been moved from house to house to house. Now we're movers in our home. That's how we make a big part of our money. Not flippers. We don't buy a place, fix it, and then turn it around right away inside of a 2-day time frame. No, we live in our homes for at least a good 2 years. And then, of course, it never looks better than the day we leave it for somebody else to come and take over. That's a whole nother story altogether. But the thing is, it gave me this time frame, gave me a chance to unpack boxes that I haven't touched in 6-7 years. I found, I don't know if some of you have seen this, but I found so many trinkets. This little puppy right here, I love that thing. I forgot I had it. So I'm going through that kind of a thing. I'm discovering all these things that I forgot I had. I put together, with the help of my hubby, I put together my Batman room. Yes, for those of you who know me, I have a Batman room full of Batman memorabilia that I absolutely love. Comic books, toys, posters, just all kinds of stuff. I was able to and I found a ton of Batman stuff that I forgot I had. I was able to give honest energy to my tarot office, to my spirit room. And again, found tons of stuff I forgot I had. So I've been doing what I've been calling quarantine finds, and some of those posts have been out there. And so, yes, I am in the same boat as everybody else. Yes, it is very scary out there. Not only is it fearful for being able to um, come down with COVID-19, it's also very scary for those of us who have lost our jobs and don't have income. It's very scary for the people out there who have to report to work, the essential workers, the healthcare workers, the grocery store people, first responders, ambulance, fire, police, all of those things. Everyone is in a terrified moment. And so it brings me to today, which is May 1st, which is May 2020. It brings me to the thought of, okay, it has been a very crazy roller coaster ride. How am I going to do the Zodiac readings for May? What do I want to do? Which deck of cards do I use? And then, of course, that translates into today's tarot, or today's oracle, today's Lenormand, whatever it's going to be. And so I thought immediately, you know what? I want something fun. I want something light. I want something easy. So I thought, okay, light, fun, and easy. I have Lenormand decks that call for that. I have oracle decks that call for that. But I immediately thought to myself, I know the deck I want to use. It's fun. It's beautiful. It's easy to use. It's easy to see and easy to understand. And it's really cute and it's really pretty. And so I chose for this month the Kawaii Tarot by Diana Lopez, published by Sterling Ethos. It is an absolutely beautiful deck of cards. You can see how nice and easy it is there. The colors are beautiful. It's so much fun. If you get the chance to pick up this deck of cards, it even comes with a little guidebook. Not that you need the guidebook, but in case you want to kind of like dive in a little bit and take a peek at it before you actually just start cracking open the deck and trusting your gut in order to do the readings. So, the Kawaii Tarot by Diana Lopez, published by Sterling Ethos. Let's, Al, shut up. Just do the Zodiac readings for May 2020. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So, as always, we're going to do a one-card pull for each of the zodiac signs, and that is going to be your focus for the month. That's going to be maybe your red flag for the month. That's going to be maybe, just something to keep in your back pocket for the month, something to pay attention to. All right, so we are going to tackle that. I did 3 shuffles. I'm doing 3 cuts. And then, of course, each zodiac sign gets a one-card pull. All right, Aries, you're up first, as always. Aries, oh lordy. Aries, you have the Ace of Cups reversed. Perfect, makes sense. Aries, you are a very, I gotta know what's going on kind of a zodiac sign. And so as a result of this card, when you're emotionally lost, the whole world is upside down. And so I think the biggest thing that you've got to focus on this month, Aries, is calming the emotional storm within, calming yourself down, looking for ways to relax, looking for ways to find the ease in everything that surrounds you. Looking for love within self, not from the outside. Outside, what do they call that? Outside gratifications help the ego, and they kind of put a Band-Aid on feeling bad for that moment, but they don't cure anything. Everything that is curable in one way, shape, or form comes from the inside, comes from your soul. So Aries, learn to love yourself so you can find peace and allow that to ripple into the rest of your world. And I realize that's oversimplified. I get it, but it's worth your efforts, okay? Taurus, you have High Priestess. I love it. So with the High Priestess, Taurus, it is about those hardcore balances, but those hardcore balances from your intuition, from your gut, from your instincts. Really think about every single thing that you do, whether it's talking, whether it's action, whether it's thought, emotion, whether it's spiritual, whether it's mental, whatever you're going to do, really think about it and really feel like, is this the right thing? And trust the first reaction you get. Taurus, I'm saying that to you specifically because you like to know which way is up. You like to know what's right and wrong. And while you end up getting those answers, 9 times out of 10, you second guess it. Do not do that this month. Really try to trust your instincts. Really try to trust your gut. Because your instinct is a God-given gift given to all of us to keep us out of trouble and to keep us on the right path. And the reason people get in trouble is because they don't trust their initial reactions. They don't trust their gut. Okay? So think about that for you, Taurus. Gemini, that's me. Oh, Lodi, I love it. Gemini, you've got the Tower reversed. And so, like I was saying in my initial blah, blah, blah at the beginning of the video, I was thrown for a loop. I was thrown for a freak out. And I did a freak out, but I come through it. I did it. I've done emotional purge if you've been paying attention to any of my posts along the way. So now with the Tower card, now that the beep has already hit the fan, now it's time to put things back together. Now it's time to restructure. Now it's time to look at everything that you're putting out into the world, starting from the inside out, starting from your heart, starting from your emotions, starting from your thought processes. How are you going to move forward? There are unlimited possibilities to find joy and happiness. I firmly believe that. And so for Geminis, right now, it's about ground yourself, which is hard for us to do as Geminis, and then put things back together. Create new structure. Create a structure that's bigger, better, stronger, more you than you've ever been before. All right, Gemini? I'm going to do that. And as a result, pay attention to what's going on in the Else Tarot world because you will see the progress as it grows. Okay? All right, Cancer. 10 of Cups, reverse, Cancer. Kind of sort of like the zodiac signs that have popped up before you. It's about going inward. It's about paying attention to gratitude. It's about paying attention to the loves that surround you. I had a chat with a friend last night, and it was a tiny little chat. But the 10 of Cups reminds me of that conversation. And I want to say this. This isn't strictly about romantic relationships, but it's about all relationships, including relationships with yourself, okay? It does not matter how much you love them. It does not matter how much they love you. What matters is how you feel about yourself when you're in the mix with them. Meaning, do you feel good about yourself in the surroundings that you have, whether that's people, place, or thing? Do you feel bad about yourself in the surroundings that you have, whether that's people, place, or thing? If you feel good about who you are in your surroundings, then that's where you belong. If you don't feel good about yourself in your surroundings, no matter how small or no matter how big that not feeling good about yourself is, then maybe you've got to rethink if that's where you belong. So, 10 of Cups reversed. Enjoy love, enjoy happiness, enjoy peace, but make sure that's where you belong. Okay? All right. Leo. Leo, I think it's Leo. Yeah. Leo, you've got Leo, you've got Five of Pentacles reversed. All right. The biggest thing about this is this. Yes, everyone is going through a tough time. Everyone is going through actual financial difficulties. But somehow, Leo, you're on the rise. You're moving forward. You're making things happen. There's an opportunity to create. Now, while you're doing that, while you're on that creative process and you're in that prosperity growth, make sure you leave a trail behind you so others can follow. You don't have to be a leader, but if somebody's wondering, hey, how did you do that? Please go ahead and share. Because the best way for you to help other people is to show them or lead them into the successes you've found for yourself. And I think that's what this card is letting you know. If you notice, the 5 is on the bottom. That means the card's up. That means the card's upside down. And I want to point that out because that means your money is on the rise. If you look at it this way, your money's on a dip. So things are going to turn around. Prosperity is around the corner. And 5 is the number of change. It's the number of midpoint. You start at number 1, 5 is the middle ground, and 9 is the end for numerology. And so you're at this point where it is about to change. Dive into that prosperity head first and leave a trail behind you so others can follow your lead. Okay? Virgo, oh shoes. Virgo, you've got 10 of Swords. I feel like, Virgo, things are going to be very, very tough for you. Not for you specifically. I think for the most part, Virgo, you're really okay with yourself, but it's the world that surrounds you. So look at that broken heart. It's being surrounded by 10 swords, and all those swords are ready to dive into that heart and tear it apart. And so it feels like to me, for you, Virgo, you're in a place where you got to strengthen yourself. You got to stand ground. You got to hold on. As difficult as it is right now, could definitely be that darkest before the dawn. And so light is and definitely can be right around the corner, but right now is about you hanging on. And don't allow yourself to be in solitary, meaning if you're feeling some kind of way, share it, open your mouth, express, connect with people, talk, share what you're doing. That's how you're going to find a way through. That's how you're going to be able to find a way to move things forward and get things going in a new direction. Libra. I love it, Libra. You've got the 4 of Wands reversed. And so I'm looking at this 4 of Wands reverse, Libra, and to you specifically, my friend Francois, don't be a sucker. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the things that surround you. Life is generally a very happy moment. Always. There's always a reason for a celebration. There's always a reason to enjoy the sweet side of life. But you got to remind yourself of that very thing. That is something that people purposefully choose to live on the bright side. People purposefully choose to be happy-go-lucky. You have to choose that kind of a lifestyle. And I know that my friend Francois, who I was talking about, don't be a sucker, she's one of those people. She does purposefully look at the bright sides. Now, she's gone through, the roller coaster of life like we all have. And sometimes dealt a not fair, she hasn't been dealt a fair hand all the time, just like all of us. But I do think that if you can purposefully focus on keeping that bright side up, you can and always will find a way forward. Okay? I know that's not always easy, but it is definitely possible. Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio, you've got 2 of Swords reversed, Scorpio. Right now, it's about cutting through the bullshit. Find the center. Get through. Make your choices, make your decisions, remove the blinders. See things for the way they really, really are. I do think that as a result, if you want to look at this, this does kind of look like a face. And on the upright, those sword blades could be kind of like a mask covering your eyes. But if you look at the handles, now that looks like a big pair of eyes looking out at you, the little yellow dots, and the blades are covering your mouth. Close your mouth, open your eyes, and that's how you make your decisions. Meaning, only speak when you're ready to. Say what you mean what you say, but get down to the nitty gritty. That's your goal for this month, Scorpio. Sagittarius, that's my pepe. Love it. Sagittarius, you have the Queen of Cups. Like I said earlier with some of the other zodiac cards, zodiac signs and the cards that I pulled for that, it is about finding your emotional grounding. It's about finding where you live. It's about being happy in your own skin. And I do think that the fact that we get this Queen of Cups pop up for you, Sagittarius, that does mean now can be the time for that revelation to happen. That it can be time for you to actually allow yourself to love who you are and love where you are and love why you are. Look for reasons to be happy versus look for reasons to be upset. I mean, we're not all wired that way. Some people are wired to focus on a lot of heavy-duty things. Some people are wired to focus on light and lively, like me. But now can be a time for you to love who you are from the inside out, with no negativities. Love yourself for everything that you are, warts and all, and chances are you could be a lot happier person moving forward. A little bit of a hurdle, but I think you can do it. All right. What did I say? Capricorn. Capricorn, you've got the Eight of Wands reverse. And this Eight of Wands reverse is 8 lollipop hearts, or heart lollipops, one of those two. I'm seeing this card for you, Capricorn, and I'm seeing, again, the grounding of self-love. I realize that is a little bit of a theme going on here today, but that's truly what this is about. For you, Capricorn, it's about being grounded. It's about being grounded in your skin. It's about being happy with who you are. It's about loving yourself and making decisions moving forward. But I really want to point out, Capricorn, looking at this Eight of Wands reversed and knowing that those are heart lollipops, only make decisions if you absolutely love the outcome. Okay? Only make decisions if you absolutely love the outcome. All right? Think about that. That might need a little bit of sinking in order for you to kind of like really grasp that idea. It's a plain and simple theory. But really think about that for a little bit, okay? Aquarius. You've got the Hermit, Aquarius. Light the way. Look at this Hermit is a candle. All right, it's a lantern. It's looking toward the light. Run to the light, Carol Ann. And I certainly don't mean crossing over from one existence to another. I mean you looking at the light within. The Hermit is about isolation, but not isolation in a negative. It's about isolation that says go into your soul, go into your heart, go into your thought processes. And again, we're very thematic here today as far as the zodiac readings are concerned. It's about introspections a lot. But for you, Aquarius, it really is about looking for that inner light and finding that inner light and using that energy to move you forward. Okay? Look for the inner light and really figure out what that means for you, to the good or to the bad. Because if there is an angle of negativity to it, Aquarius, turn the light up. If you're feeling a little overwhelmed, then kind of dim the light just a tiny little bit and then focus on that. Okay? So pay attention to that inner light. Pisces, that's my mama. Pisces, you've got 9 of Wands reversed. So with this card, it's about enjoying the sweet life, allowing yourself to be happy, allowing yourself to enjoy the sweet side. Again, this really just feels like a strong theme for all of us today. This is a package of candy canes. And candy canes can represent a lot of different things for a lot of us. For me, I immediately think Christmas, of course, right? I immediately think of sweets. I immediately think of playtime. I immediately think of childhood. And so for you, Pisces, I think this card is about those things. It's about being joyful. It's about being loving. It's about being happy. It's about being jovial. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. There's always a sweet side of life for us to enjoy. And for you, Pisces, now is the time to dive into that head first. Okie dokie, there you have it. It is the Zodiac Readings for May 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed those. Please do me a favor and leave any comments on the video post. And make sure you go to Al's Tarot every day to check out today's tarot, because I do a card every single day. Make sure you sign up to be a free member on my website, because I'm cooking up some freebies for website members, and it's free to join. And the items I'm cooking up for you guys are going to be freebies as well, but strictly for members of Al's Tarot. And it is free to sign up. So make sure you go to Al's Tarot and sign up to be a member. Thank you for watching today's video. Thank you for watching for the Zodiacs for May 2020. Have a good day, guys. Bye!